Hello world, how y'all doing? It's your boy Boss Rider checking in again for Navigate Logistics. I'd like to welcome y'all back to the channel. It's about 1 in the morning, 2nd of March, and I'm doing my dedicated run. I'm down here in Orlando, Florida. Next stop is Miami. They get like Formula One with the unloading and loading, so should be out of here quick, about 15 minutes. So I decided to do a quick video, and this is gonna be some of the FMCSA updates. You got, let's see, broker transparency. They're still looking into that. The independent law contract this month is going into effect. Haven't heard anything else on the speed limiters. Hopefully they doing away with that. But they are trying to push for that detention pay. They saying just for the company drivers, but I think that got to be across the board. Come the other driver now, I always beat him down here. But so those are the updates. This ain't gonna be a long video. The main reason for this video, I wanted to touch on front-facing cameras. There's been a lot going on. Yeah, you smiling. I always beat you down here. Front-facing cameras, man. It's been a lot of fuss going on about these front-facing cameras. People complaining. It's crazy. My old job before I got my truck and trailer and went to work for myself, they didn't have them, but I've been talking to a lot of my former co-workers, and now they have them, and them guys are pissed off about it. They do not like it. They calling them if they yawning, any little thing, man. It seems like it's aggravating, and I just want to see what the community feels about these front-facing cameras. I know on some of my videos, I know sometimes I'm driving and I had a camera position just like it is right there. And when I'm driving, I'm not looking at the camera. I might peek at it or whatever like that, but I'm driving. I'm not paying attention to the camera. It's basically watching me drive, listening to what I gotta say. And I've had a few comments in some of those videos that I've deleted. And they say, I'm not going to watch you if you're going to be driving this, and that. And I'm like, I'm not looking at the camera like I am right now when I'm doing those videos. The camera's watching me. I'm not watching the camera. And it's the same thing as the front-facing camera. You got people watching a person drive, so I don't really see what the problem is. And I see drivers on the phone all the time, as far as four-wheelers, not big truck drivers. But it's like, if you're driving and you're talking and you got the camera right there watching you, it's just like somebody in the passenger side. You don't have to be looking at them to communicate. So, I always delete those comments. To me, it's just people want to tell other people what to do, or just want to chime in and try to bring negativity and stuff. So I don't really pay attention to that, because I don't really have time to be just sitting up here doing these videos like this. So when I feel the urge to do it, if I'm driving, I'll cut it on. I don't care if it's nighttime or daytime. I really don't, do this to show my face and, for you to judge my appearance and stuff. I'm trying to get the information out there, trying to be informative, educate, and motivate. That's my goal with this Navigate Logistics channel. So I want to get some of the feedback from the community with these front-facing cameras, man. I don't really see the benefit as far as it making drivers safe. To me, it's just my opinion. To me, it just makes drivers more nervous when they're driving, and it's more agitating them. I don't really hear any positive feedback from the people that do have front-facing cameras. Now, I do know when I was shopping for insurances for myself, um, you have some insurance companies out there. I think Mojave. I could be mistaken, but it's some insurances that get a substantial discount if you put it in your truck. So I'm thinking these big companies, small carriers, mega carriers, they're getting a discount off their insurance, and that's why they're going towards it. It ain't really got nothing to do with safety, because how are you helping a driver be safe by just watching them all the time? And then they tell you it's not record. It's not. They're not watching you all the time, but if it gets an alert, what happens is they just go back in time and see what triggers that alert. So it is recording all the time. Don't you guys believe that? It's recording all the time. It's just when they get the alert, they can go back and look at it. So I've heard stories about, some companies telling drivers put clothes on while they sleep, because you got female people that watch the cameras, and it's inappropriate. Man, when you over the road and you in the truck, this is your home away from home. If you have somebody watching you 24/7, to me that's an invasion of privacy. So I don't like it. That's gonna keep me independent if I have to deal with somebody watching me 24/7 in the cab of my truck. I don't see how it's helping somebody help. I don't see how it's helping the driver be safe. I think it's all about the money. You know what I'm saying? They're saving money on insurance, and also they get to blame the driver, and if anything happens, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if you hire the driver, the company who insures the driver should still be held accountable, regardless of what the driver does. That's your employee. So whether you watch him do something and it causes an accident or not, I think you still should be held accountable. But I think, that's the motivation for it. All this technology coming into the trucking, and all this money they pouring in with into trucking, front-facing cameras, electrical mirrors, in-cab mirrors, and stuff like that. All this lane control, adaptive speed control. I got all that stuff on my truck too. All that stuff they put money into that stuff. I just wish they would up the rates. This recession is killing us. Company drivers, give them some more money, put more respect on the truck driver's name. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to touch on a few things while I have a few moments of time. Like I said, the FMCSA updates. We're still trying to push on that broker transparency. We're still trying to push on detention pay. My opinion on detention pay, it should be 10% of, once you get over 2 hours, it should be 10% of whatever that load is paying. That's what I feel. So if you got a load for $1,000, you know what I'm saying, and once 2 hours is up, you start making $100 an hour, you'll get them shippers and receivers getting you off. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be at the discretion of brokers either, because they don't like to pay. I have to chase them down all the time about my detention pay, and then they want you write the in and out times on the bill of ladings, where 90% of them are tracking you anyway. And I've had problems with that, where they can be tracking you, but they can go in the system and mark you arrived or departed, and it's all the type of games they play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, if they can do some more rules and regulations about these games that they play with the truck drivers, man, we out here sacrificing our home time, doing what we have to do, being safe, on time, reliable. We deserve a lot more respect. We deserve to get paid our worth, and that's how I feel. It's the mega carriers really trying to push a lot of this stuff because they got the money for the lobbyists and stuff like that. But those are the ones mega carriers, the ones out there having all these fatalities, and you know, all these accidents and like Warner and stuff, all these $1 million lawsuits. It ain't no independent carriers out here doing this stuff, man. Do your own research. Ain't no owner operators out here doing having all these so call me biased because I'm an owner operator, but owner operators take their job a lot more serious than these mega carriers who just hire people off the street and micromanage and still have some of the still ones causing these fatalities out here. But we are truck drivers. I respect, you know, company drivers as well. It's just it's your bosses that's trying to force us out, you know what I'm saying, and want everything for themselves, buying up all the contract freight and don't have enough drivers to really supply those contracts. So I know I'm all over it, but all over the place, but I just wanted to touch up on, you know, the FMCSA updates that I've been hearing about, that I've been keeping my ear to the streets about. That I've been pushing for, the broker transparency, the detention pay, these front-facing cameras. I really want to, you know, hear some feedback from the community about how you guys feel about that. You guys that have front-facing cameras, how are you guys doing with it? Some of the things that they, you know, bug you guys about, you know, just you know, whatever you guys want to chime in and give me your opinions. I appreciate all the feedback. So like I said, thank everybody for tuning in. It's your boy Boss Rider, Navigate Logistics, and plans for expansion. I am looking for drivers, team drivers, solo drivers. You can reach me at navigate-logistics.com. Shoot me an email, shoot me your resume. What we're doing is we're going to bring people on, put you in a rental for 6 months, and then get your own truck. It's going to be owner operator pay, over the road, regional. You let me know how you want to run and we'll work something out with you. I'm happy to present that. I'm still doing consultations, dispatching services, all the above, everything trucking. So get in contact with me. Get on my website, navigate-logistics.com. That's the dash sign. And call me on the 1-800 number, leave a voicemail, or shoot me an email. I put the website and the email in the description, one or the other. And everybody stay safe out there. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Like, join the tribe, subscribe, and share if you really care. Peace.